Hi. Um, this is an interesting situation, and I'd like very much to explain more of it, but I'm in the position right now that I don't know how much of what I say could potentially come back to completely haunt me. And sorry, I had the mic, so apologies about that, this isn't edited at all. At the end of my last year of university, I was found with 4 outstanding reset works. Now, one of those I was made fully aware of, and I did complete and pass. The other 3, depending on who you ask, for whatever reason, I did not complete. I am now faced with the situation that, whilst I undertake my final year classes, I also have to do those 3 outstanding resets within the space of the first 4 weeks of term. Now, one of those is fairly simple. It's a module it's a little exercise that we did during the practicals of class, but the other 2 are month-long assignments that were given months apart from each other that I'm now having to do effectively within the space of a week each, simultaneously. So I'm spending a lot of time right now chasing up lecturers and tutors and paperwork and all manner of documentation, and sometime as well late into the night in the university labs getting stuff done. So as a consequence of that, much to my depression, that sounds a bit worse than this, but I haven't had as much time to work on my own projects, like with videos. There's been a spate of Kerbal Space Program videos recently, just because it's one of the easiest things for me to record, despite the bugs I've had recently. And I haven't been able to get a comic page up, I remember, for quite a while now. And I'm recording this now at 35 minutes past 4 in the morning. It's really late, and I should be sleeping because I have classes in the afternoon, but I can't sleep. I was informed, when this deal was struck, that this would be the least stressful alternative, but in reality, I'm spending every single day that I'm at my final year classes worrying about whether I'll get one of these resets wrong, and my final year will just cease to exist then and there. So my mental state isn't in the best of places. I've been trying to pep up, for want of a better term, for videos, but I'm not in the best of places. I'm a fairly easily damaged person in terms of my emotional state regarding situations like this and such, so this is affecting me quite a bit. I don't know what's going to happen in the next month, or even the next few weeks. I don't know if I will have a final year by the end of that period. I don't know if I'll have a future at that point. I don't know if anything I'm saying here right now will even be remotely important in a month. It could be that I pass all of them and that I go on to fulfill my final year and get my degree and finally get a job that I can actually be proud of and happy with. Or it could be that I go back home and I don't have my degree and I don't have much of anything to show for the near 5 years I've spent here at university. And at that point, I don't have much of a future. I don't have a career because I don't have a degree to show anyone that I'm remotely capable in anything. So there isn't much that I'm expecting to hear from any of you, guys, girls, anything else you want to classify yourselves as. There are things you could do, but I don't particularly want to ask them of you, especially not right now when I'm not sure if this will even amount to anything. I just wanted to get this on record. I wanted this to be said, and I was admittedly kind of hoping that would help me sleep a little bit more at night, knowing that you all know about this. I have been keeping a close eye on the subscriber count, and I've been looking at all of the comments and the likes. It's fair to say I spend probably a bit too much time looking at those. So I wanted you all to know that almost regardless of what becomes of this situation and how much I am eventually able to tell you of it, thank you. I started doing videos again in late 2012, and it's been a very interesting ride since. So thank you all very much for your support. I literally would not be able to make this recording if some of you hadn't been exceptionally generous. It would seem a bit self-serving of me to ask that you be as exceptionally generous in the future, but from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. And I hope things improve soon, so I can get back to making comics and videos, and get back to making things fun around here. I didn't really have a plan on what I was going to say here, so I guess I'll just end in the way that I've become accustomed to, which is, that's all for now. I'll catch you all next time.